I don't know how long I can keep doing this.
Doing what?
Doing what? Don't play fucking stupid. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Look, you knew what you were getting yourself into from the jump. So, if you don't like the arrangement, give me a minute.
Whatever, go fuck yourself.
Gully, what's up?
I got some info for you. It's the kind of shit you should hear in person. Where are you?
I'm, pulling out of the driveway now.
Jake, how long have I known you? You know you can't bullshit me. Did you at least wash up first? Look, I don't want to bring up the 800-pound gorilla.
Come on, Gully. I got enough going on right now. I don't need a fucking lecture.
All I'm gonna say is, don't get laid where you get paid.
I should take advice from a guy working on his third divorce. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, if you're done busting my balls, what was so fucking important that you couldn't talk about it on the phone?
Keith Legend? His street name's Deadeye. Ever heard of him?
Yeah. He's a low-level drug dealer selling to tweakers. So what?
His real name is Alexander Smith. Or, at least that's the name he gave at the academy.
You came all the way out here to bust my balls and give me a fucking book report?
He's an undercover. Found in an alley in Kingston, beaten to death. His real name, Dorian Williams Jr.
Are you fucking with me?
I assume you two were just investigating last night's disturbance? Neighbors complained about a woman's loud scream, followed by several seconds of thumping and grunting.
Do you write your own material, dickhead? Thanks for the coffee.
I see why you like her. Anyway, I just thought you'd like to know about this new intel. I got a run to make, but I'll see you back at the station.
Okay, that's everything. Oh wait, has anybody heard from Detective Cobbs? He was supposed to report in for duty 2 days ago, and I haven't heard a damn word from him. Hey Gully, what the fuck is up with your partner?
I've been trying his phone, but nothing.
Well, keep trying him until he answers. And would somebody go check that swill shack down the road, dollar bills? He's probably still crawling around the floor looking for his pants or something. Everybody else, you got your assignments.
Hey, Captain. Mind if I deliver the news to Detective Smith's next of kin?
Why?
They shouldn't hear that shit over the phone. Besides, I grew up a few miles from Sermon. I could do some snooping around.
That's a great idea. Take O'Donnell with you.
No thanks. I've seen enough of him already.
Fuck. What the fuck are you doing? You had it all. Became a cop, just like you always wanted to. Beautiful wife. Now it's all gone to shit, and you know it's your fault. Sure, Bethany fucked around, but come on. This ain't fucking high school. People make mistakes. You need to be more understanding, and less pissy and fucking petty. Carrie's a good girl. She's an absolute fucking sweetheart that actually fucking gets you. And how fucking stupid are you for even considering throwing that away for Bethany's lying cheating ass, and after 15 fucking years, couldn't give a fuck about you. Fuck that bitch. Al Smith and Al Smith Jr. Those are probably the fucking worst fucking aliases I ever heard.
You are exactly what the doctor ordered for a brother fresh out the joint. With your crazy ass. An absolute fucking train wreck. I miss you. There's no way I could tell you how grateful I am for you too. You took me in, not knowing me from Adam's house cat. No judgment about my past. Just unconditional love in a time when no one would. Thank you. I'd been just walking, head down in a fog. I mean, I knew people were around me. I just didn't see them. And you were the brightness that lit up my every morning. That's why I called you Sunshine. You annoyed me. Frustrated me. Downright pissed me off. And I've never loved anyone as much as I love you. You and your dad rescued me from a dark place. In return, I dragged you in. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I wish I told you all this when you were here. May I help you?
I'm looking for Al Smith.
And you are?
Detective Jake Basher of the Trinity City Police Department.
State your business.
I have some information about your son.
What do you know about my son?
Alexander Smith Jr. ran away from home when he was about 15. He worked odd jobs, living on the streets and couch surfing until he was old enough to enlist in the Navy. After his tour was over, he joined the police academy out in LA. He was a beat cop in Pemberton. Then 18 months ago, he started working undercover in Kingston. Until a few weeks ago. You may want to sit down for the rest of the story.
It's okay. I prefer to stand.
He was found murdered.
How? Why? What happened?
We're still working on the details. All I know is he was found beaten to death in between a couple of houses. His handler was into some shady shit, but we can't prove he had anything to do with it. We tried calling, but...
I'm not much for socializing. I don't get many visitors out here. Especially with that accent.
Yeah, East Coast born and bred. But I spent most of high school right in Sermon. Do you mind if I stretch my legs a bit before I get going? I still have an hour and a half drive back to the city.
Sure, why not?
Mr. Smith, how long have you lived here?
I bought the place in 2003.
Are you at all familiar with the history of this house?
Not really. I just know I got a really good deal.
Well, when I was living in town, there were all kinds of stories swirling around about this very house. Like, about a half-mile past that pond, they found not one, but two young girls, buried under a fire pit. And get this, the girls were literally identical.
Did they catch who did it?
Sort of. He was found double-tapped in the back of the head somewhere on the other side of the property. Big fella, like 6'5", 280 pounds, along with the body of a priest who had an affinity for underage boys.
That is quite the fish story.
Oh, it gets better. The boarders of this house were eventually linked to other murders. My favorite one is when they orchestrated a jailbreak of two rapists from police transport to murder them rather than see them go to jail. Those stories fascinated me. They were like an organized group of vigilantes. One of the suspects happened to be a black gentleman who roughly would be about your age.
What are the odds?
Well, I just wanted to see the house up close. It's like a strange tourist attraction for me. Again, I'm truly sorry to be the bearer of bad news. I'm sure you'll want to contact his mother or any other family.
You'd probably find his mother quicker than I would.
Believe me, I getcha. My wife left me 6 months ago. I want to thank you again, and please, if there's anything you can tell me that can help me find out what happened, give me a call.
Of course.
Under the stars, our hearts unite. Oh, c'est l'amour, our souls take flight. Beautiful ruins, echoes of the past, like a film noir, a love that didn't last. Through the cobblestone streets,